guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in this video today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make number toppers. Not just number toppers, toppers basically, without a cutter or a mold. But today we're going to make it a number 5 topper. Yes, and I already made a playlist for you guys on how I made from figure 0 to 9 toppers without a mold, without a cutter, just freehand. And in this video today I'm going to be using my gum paste that I make. This gum paste firms up really fast. It firms up within like 2 hours maximum. So usually I use this gum paste maybe if I forget to make the accessories on my cake and I want it to firm up really fast, so I use this gum paste. So if you want the recipe for this wonderful gum paste, I'm going to leave the card right up here. It says click on me. Yeah, click on that. Okay, so moving on to the business of the day, we're making a number 5. So what you want to do is make a log of fondant that is long enough for what you want, and then taper the ends. Yeah, that's very important. Tapering the ends. Make sure the ends are thinner than the middle. So once you are done, you want to form a number 5. Yeah, in this video I was kind of confused what what direction the number 5 is supposed to face. Like, it was looking more like an S or than a number 5, so I was a little confused. So figure out where your number 5 is supposed to face. Please don't be like me. So in this video, yeah, I'm trying to taper the ends as much as possible and then figure out where my number 5 should face. So I kind of finally figured it out. So what you want to do is to roll in the tip that is going to be on top, and then try to make the number 5 and try to make the angular part as angular as much as possible, and then the bottom part will be curved. The curly bottom part will be curved, and then you want to curl the end at the bottom as well. If you see a 5, the top is kind of smaller than the bottom, so bear that in mind when you're trying to shape your 5. So once you're done doing that, you want to use your fingers to shape it as much as possible into something that looks like a 5 as much as possible. If you get, so you try to make sure you use your hand, or make sure you use like whatever tools is accessible to you to form the 5 as much as you can. Okay, so once you're done, the next thing you want to do is to take your cake smoothener to press it down so you can have it spread out. It won't be as rounded as before. It will be spread out into like a nice wonderful 5, if that makes sense. That way it dries out really fast and it can hold itself even faster, like, and even straighter, if that makes sense. So in your number 5, you want to pick the part that is the longest and stick in your skewer through. And if you're going to be using my sugar paste recipe, you want to make sure like you stick in your skewer as early as possible, because this sugar paste firms up really fast, and if you don't stick in your skewer early enough, when you want to stick it in, it starts to crack. So if you're going to be using the recipe, you want to stick in your skewer as early as you can in the longest part of the 5, because you don't want to be seeing your skewers run through your number 5. That's just weird, you get. Okay, aside that, another thing to bear in mind is the fact that what else do you want to bear in mind? Okay, you don't want to use a toothpick, you want to use a skewer. That's because a toothpick would be too short for you to stick it into the 5 to be long enough, and also stick it into your cake, if you get. So you want to use a skewer. And then once you're done, today I'm going to be making some stripes with my edible gold dust and a brush. So I already made some edible gold paint with vodka and edible gold dust, so you want to use that to make lines on your 5 that kind of follows the line of your marble, because you know we marbled pink and blue together. Yeah, so follow that line, and that's all you have to do, and you have a pretty 5. And then leave it for 1 hour or 2 to firm up really well, and you have a 5 that can stand on its own on any cake within 2 hours. Okay, so aside this, guys, if you don't like this design and you like any other design, I made basically 10 different designs of like painting on this toppers for you guys to see how it will come out and see different designs. So you can check this playlist out and see which one you like. So thank you, and I will see you in my future videos.